Hello, everybody. I finally have a new update for a new feature on the website that I've been grinding for, and it's time to unveil. Um, and there might be some bugs, but I'm pretty sure that it's ready to go at this point. So, if you just go to the Stick PCs website, you know that we have the custom builder, and that's what we've been advertising a lot for. But now we have a brand new, revamped, pre-configured section. So let's just get right into it. If you go up to desktop PCs up here, you can click pre-configured gaming. That's one way to get here. And you can see that this is a brand new collection screen where we only have 7 options now. Before we used to have 10. We decided to scale this back to 7 and remove some products that we felt like were no longer needed because honestly, 10's just too many. So we decided to bring it down to 7. We still kept our my favorite of the old build names. So we have Spirit, which is level 1. We have Leaf, level 2. Insight, Envy, Enigma, Fortitude, and Infinity. Each one represents a CPU to start with, basically. So if you click level 1, this is the i5-12600K. Obviously, most people aren't going to be going with this because it's an old product, but it's still good, and I felt like it deserves the level 1 spot. So what most people are probably going to be going for is 9800X3D. That's what everybody wants, and you should want it because it's the best gaming CPU on the market. So that is level 6 Fortitude. So I'm going to click this. You can see that the key specifications here, AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D. We have some simple details here. This is for high FPS gaming and streaming, 1080p 360 Hz, 1440p 240 Hz, 4K, etc. Obviously, the resolution that you're going to be gaming on depends on the GPU that you choose, aka the Dominion. So we have a couple options. We have build your foundation. You have 3 options to choose from. Channel your essence. You have 3 to choose from. And then measure your Dominion. You have up to an RTX 5090 here. So if you click start building, you're greeted with this screen here, and where you're going to start is by choosing your foundation up here. So if you click on the drop down, you get this pop up, and basically you have 3 options to choose from: balance, craftsmanship, and transcendence. And you can see that on the bottom, these things change as you hover over each window. So the first one, balance, is going to be an XT Pro Ultra build, and will have a 2 terabyte Samsung 990 Evo Plus. These are not hard coded, meaning that depending on what is in stock at the lowest price, that's what it's going to choose. So it obviously has to meet certain criteria, but for craftsmanship, it's the NV5, which you guys have seen us do a lot of. And this includes the 990 Pro 2 terabyte. And Transcendence is the Evolve X2, in black or white, depending on what essence you choose. And this has the 9100 Pro 2 terabyte, so a super fast PCIe 5 drive. So I'm going to go ahead and click craftsmanship, and then we're going to choose our essence. And here, this is where the most parts are affected, because you're choosing the theme of your build or your essence. So Shadow is going to be mostly focused on a blackout build. Pure is going to be an all-white build, and then Divine has its own options. So if you click Divine, you can have Divine Shadow or Divine Pure. So you're going to choose your Divine path. These ones are much higher end parts. So if you want a crazy build with like really nice fans, and an LCD cooler, and a really high-end motherboard, this is what you're going to choose. Most people aren't going to be selecting this, so I'm not going to go with that option. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to choose Pure. So this is just going to be basically a white base build, and you're going to choose your Dominion. Choosing your Dominion affects, obviously, the graphics card and the power supply that's going to be equipped in the build. So you have plenty of options here. Every GPU from the RTX 5060 all the way to the 5090, and the RX 9060 XT 16GB and the 9070 XT 16GB. So you can choose any of these options. I'm just going to go ahead and choose the 5070 Ti here. And then all you do is click create. And what you'll notice is something really cool happens when you click create. So these parts chosen for this build created a specific name for your build. And in this case, this is the Aureolic something. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this properly, but Aureolic Fortitude of Amber. Every build that you choose will have its own unique name, except for the Fortitude part. Like this will all, depending on the level you choose, it will always have this type of name in it. So this is the Aureolic Fortitude of Amber, and here's the parts list. So you can see that everything is based on is white pretty much. You have a white case. 9800X3D. You have a white CPU cooler. This is the Prime X870P motherboard. G-Skill Trident Z5 Royal Neo. So these are the Royal RAM sticks. They're like the silver with a mirror finish. Obviously a 990 Pro. The Gigabyte Eagle Ice 5070 Ti. You get the Vertex 750 power supply, of course, which is obviously all the parts that we choose are very high end, very high quality, last a long time. You get 5 Fantex M25 120 Gen 2 ARGB fans. So these are the ones that have the infinity mirror. The ones on the bottom of the case and any intake fans will be reverse airflow. And then obviously you have whatever's on top. They all come with Windows 11, and they all come with Cable ModFlex sleeve cable kit for the 24-pin ATX power cable, the 8-pin EPS CPU power cables, and whatever PCIe power cables you need for your graphics card. So they'll all be color matching. You can always choose whatever colors you want for this, but by default, we're probably going to be choosing white for this. And those all come with the aluminum cable combs, and they're gorgeous. And then obviously we have some labor here. And then you can click add to cart, and this gives you the option to add a warranty. You can go 2-year, 3-year, or every PC comes with a standard 30-day warranty. And obviously all the parts have their own manufacturer warranties. The warranty basically covers shipping back and forth to us should you encounter a problem that we can't fix remotely. And yeah. So, and then the 2 and 3 year basically extend that. So if you don't want to add, that's totally fine. And it brings you right to checkout. And all your parts that you chose are in your cart, and you can check out. Boom. So you choose 3 options. You got a fully custom PC that has all matching parts and whatever theme you choose. You can't go wrong. We worked really hard on this, and I'm super excited to finally bring this to you guys. And that's it. So if you have any questions, please reach out. But for now, I'll talk to you guys soon.